Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Donna with Donna and Plans. Today we're going to continue setting up my March monthly social media planner. I use the monthly layout from the Happy Planner, and I did a video. My last video was where we set up this dashboard part of the planner, and like I said, this is the most decorative part of the whole planner, but I wanted to do it in two separate videos because this one kind of takes a little bit longer, and the rest of the pages are not really as decorative, and they're not, as much doesn't take as much time really. So anyway, wanted to show that one in a big full detailed video all by itself, and so the rest of them is just going to be kind of a quick little setup. So to recap, what I'm going to be doing is these are my monthly goals that I'll set. This is going to be things that I need to remember to check off, certain things that are going to be due. I have trackers here to make sure I'm keeping up with all of my posts and stories and reels and videos that I need to post on a regular basis. This is just going to be for whatever I need. This is just an overview of the videos and all the steps that need to be taken before as they're in the process of uploading. And I'll also have that on the daily pages too, but this is just kind of a quick overview, stats, and then just whatever I need to jot down. So quick little overview of that. So now what we're going to do is, I'm going to just move the rest of these pages out of the way for right now. Now we're just going to do the monthly overview, and the monthly overview is, I just use that for something that's just super simple. I don't put a lot of decor on it because I don't really need that. I just need to make sure that I have the boxes where I can list anything that's happening through the week, just like you would on any other kind of calendar. This is going to be mainly focused on whatever's going on in my content type area. So what I want to do first is I want to go ahead and put some washi, and I think I'm gonna try to line this up. And I do like to have all of the pages coordinate. I can't say that. Coordinate. And so so I'm gonna try to keep with the same books. And before I guess I could show that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using, in the last spread we used the Neutral Element sticker book from Love Posh. We also use the Functionally Neutral. All of these came in a box set. There's 4 of them, and you can't get the set as a whole, but you can still buy the books individually, so that's great. So if anybody's interested in that, you can do that. The neutral floors I'll probably pull out of that. I also will probably use some of these monthly basics by Kell Plan. These are the neutral edition, and they blend really well with these other books. And this is a neutral boxes and floral by Kell Plan. So they all, to me, coordinate, and so I will probably interchange them all, which, I think is great. So I like a neutral spread anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start with, okay, let's just try this again. Let's start with this washi, and I'm just going to take it and cover up the date and the month, because I'll use something else for that. And then I'm going to use my little washi cutter. These are new washi cutters. Love Posh just came out with these, and I love these. These are, not only are they a washi cutter, but they're also a stencil where you can trace your own boxes, your own checklist. And then here's another one. You can draw lines and either have squares for the check-offs or circles. So it's just a great little washi thing to have. I have already used them a lot, and I've only had them a couple of days. Okay, so now that's done. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to put, let's see, where was this? Functionally Neutral. Okay, so I want to put 4 boxes down this side. And the reason I put 4 boxes down this side is because I use a habit tracker, and I list kind of like what I did with on the other page where I kept habit tracker of the Instagram posts and the YouTube posts and that kind of thing. This is going to be for affiliates because I'm affiliate with several different companies, and I want to make sure that I'm meeting the requirements that I have for that company. And so I have a checklist, or I have that little habit tracker, and that helps me make sure that I am doing what I'm supposed to do and I'm not forgetting, because there are requirements and I want to do a good job. Okay, so let's see. I'll have to keep standing up because I can't see. All right, I think this is the size of box that we need. So I'm going to start with this darker pink. I want to put it on my hand so I can get them all out. And I'm going to use this lighter pink. I'm going to use this color khaki. And then there's one over here that I haven't used much of, and that's that brighter pink. So let's actually start with that one. And I'm going to put this about right here. Make sure that I have, let's start from the bottom up, and that way. Oh no. How much room I have. Okay. All right, that looks good. Now, I'm going to take a header box and put do I want that pink one, or do I want that, maybe I want that brown. Yeah, that's the color I want. This sort of tan color. Okay, there. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this book from Kell of a Plan, which is the Goals and Plans book. And what I've been using out of this book is I've been using the habit trackers out of this book for this particular spread, and they worked really, really well. So let's see, I'm sure there's still, I know there's still plenty of them. Okay, I was wrong. It is the Healthy Habits book, not the Goals and Plans book, so I got the books mixed up. But anyway, they are in, the little trackers are in here. I think it's these. So I've been using these trackers right here, and this is a great book. I'm telling you, if it is a great book if you're looking for just needing a bunch of just functionally type books that can help you with all your trackers and all that kind of stuff and your goals. This is a good one. Okay, and so let's see, there's more on these other pages, so I'm going to put these here. And what I'll do is I will list the affiliate company up here, and then I will, each date that I post, I will, mark it off, and I'll probably have to do some type of numbering. I don't know exactly how I'll do that, but I'll figure it out somehow. I may just write the numbers in there, and then that's probably what I'll do. Okay, like, let's see if I can find a really sharp pen. pencil for now. So let's see. The first is on a Saturday, so I'll probably do this for all of them. That's why I used a pencil. 29. Let's see, put 23 up here. Draw a line. And that would be the 30th. Draw another line, and that's going to be the 24th and the 31st. Now, and I'll do that for all 4 of these. And then I'll come through and I'll take a dot marker. Just, this is not the right color I'll use, but anyway, I'll take this in and then I'll just fill in as the dates that I do that. So that helps me to stay accountable for that. Okay, so let's put that up. And now I want to split these pages. Okay. Now, let's see, what do I need to do next? I want to cover up the notes. I'm going to go ahead and write in affiliate. And then I'll fill in the names later. Okay. So now what I want to do is I just want to get out the cute little book that we had a while ago and find some decorative stickers to use. Quite a few left. Okay, and then to put up here. So we could use what could we use? What about these little books, this little planner and stuff? Well, here I go again, bludgeoning the sticker. Okay, so let's just put that like that, and I may put a floral somewhere up there, but I don't have to do that right this second. Okay, now I'm going to put, I don't really have any other, I don't have a corner down here. So if I want to put any kind of decor, I'm going to have to put it in here. I don't know that I have enough flowers. So let me look at, this is the Kell Plan book that has the neutral boxes and florals. So I think that this set kind of blends pretty well with it. So let me just put some of these. I think the florals will be close enough, they're not on the same page. So we can just put those here. And I could put a quote here, maybe another floral. And then put some kind of quote. I don't know where, let's see, I'll have to look for a quote. Here's person. So in the functionally neutral book, there's some quotes. And let's see, live. It would be good if I had one that's kind of long. So let's see, I've got choose kindness, live in the moment. That's really all that I've got. Let's do live in the moment. Let's just put that here. Okay. And I think I might put another couple little icons. Let's see. I've got books everywhere. That's what I've got. Let's put these let's put this pencil holder. I think that, I don't know if that's pencils or a fragrance thing. I'm not sure. We can put that here. And then we can put this little train case, or whatever that is, here. And that will tie in a lot of the black. Maybe another couple things. Maybe some, I don't want that. Let's put these sunglasses. I really like these sunglasses. I'd like to have some of those in real life. There. Okay. I think that's good for that. Now, that's just, I really think that's all that I really need to put on there for right now. I told you there's just really not a lot of decorating to do on this page. And I have boxes that I can put in, but I don't know that I really will put those in right now because I don't really know what I'm going to be putting on here for the month. So what I need now is I need to put a date, and I'm going to go in with the monthly basics again because that's, I saw some monthly dates there. So let's look for another March. We have a big March. We have this March. Let's put March. And then we'll put 2025 again. Just over here. Now, that's really about all that I need to do on there. It's not much, but it's enough to be decorated and to, you know, be cute so I can look at it and then write in it for the rest of the month. So now we're ready to flip on over. So there's that page. And then I've got these pages. So those two are done. So now the next part is going to be these pages. I'm just going to move these others out of the way. These pages. And these pages are just real simple. I don't do a lot on there at all. I really just need to put the dates, and so I'll show some of these, and then I'll probably just, you know, speed it up, or, you know, just do the rest of it off camera because there's just really not, it's kind of boring. So let me figure out which ones I want to use, and I'm going back in with the Live Love Posh Functionally Neutral. So let's start with, let's see, let's start with see, we said that it is on a, what did we say, a Saturday? I think that's what it was. Yes, Saturday was the 1st. So I'm going to start with Saturday. Put that here. And then I'll go across and go Sunday. Like this. And this book is great because it has a whole lot of the days of the weeks. And I mean, you know, and if you're going to do this, if you're going to, you know, basically date a whole month, you're going to need several sets of them, at least 4 weeks worth. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday. And then Saturday. And then I'll wait and I'll do the rest of them off camera. I don't want to bore you to death. Okay, now we can use these dates. This would be good. Let's use the brown. Okay, so we're going to just go 1, 2. That's a crooked day. Well, so now you get the idea of how I do these. And there. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video and finish this up myself, and then I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I'm back. And what I did, while I had stopped the video, I went ahead and put the rest of the date, the day of the week stickers on all of the days, and then put all the dates. I added some florals in the corners, and then I found this washi tape from Kell, Love Posh, that from Love Posh that went along with this whole neutral collection, and so I found this one that I thought went real well with it. And this, I don't know if this is still in stock or not. I think it's sold out, but skinny washi is awesome. I love washi. So I did that on all the pages and added a little detail down here. And then I went ahead while I was off camera, and I went ahead and did my last 2 pages, the notes and ideas pages. And what I do on these is I just put notes for, you know, anything that goes on during the month that I want to remember, or just a spot to just write whatever, and then ideas, maybe thinking of something in the future that I might want to do. So I used the neutral boxes and florals. I continued to use that with these last few pages from Kell of a Plan. And I also used Alpha Basics, the original from Kell of a Plan, which I love. I love these books. So I did that, and then I went back into the neutral elements of Love Posh and added the doll and the icons and that kind of thing. And then the stickers, the quote sticker comes out of the functionally neutral book. So that's all we've done. So let's go back and let's recap what we did. Okay, so I don't typically use that. Okay, so here is the monthly that I'll be using for the whole month, and I'll just write in, I'll keep track of all of my affiliate posts and all of the dates of releases and certain videos that I want to, what day I want to do those on, just anything that that I need to, I'll put here. And then this is the main dashboard where I will get a little bit more detailed and everything. This is a good reminder for me to see at a glance if I've, what I need to do on which video. Then, Instagram posts, stories, reels, to keep track of all that. Important things I need to check off, like challenges and things like that I'm doing. And then stats. And then just whatever on these other 2 pages. Goals up here. I'll come up with the goals that I want to hopefully meet. And then we're back to these where I just keep track of what daily tasks that I need to do and, film, edit, post, whatever it is I need to put on there. And then we're here to notes and ideas. So that's what the monthly social media planner let me back up. The monthly layout from the Happy Planner, and I use this for my social media layout or my social media planner, and it's done for the whole entire month, and I don't have to worry about it. I just now have it ready to go. And so anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and give me a follow or subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.